Welcome to Cross-Figure English, the first English professional podcast made for students and by students. My name is Jorge Micholo, and today we have a special guest. Her name is Mariana Olmos, and she is from Argentina. She's co-founder of DOC PANDA PRODUCCIONES. Okay, so welcome, Mariana, to the podcast.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Well, tell us about you. What's your profession? What you do?
Well, I'm a photographer, professional photographer. I started studying filmmaking, and along the way, I start in a work taking pictures, seminars, and that kind of stuff. And I say, okay, this kind of interesting. I have reviewed a few photograph subjects in the school, and I say, well, this is my way. So I drop everything and start studying photography. And after 10 years, I'm still working on it. I'm really lucky, actually, because it's not something you can always do. So I think I'm really grateful to be able to work something I love.
Great, excellent. That is the point I was going to comment at the end. So you meant doing what you love, right?
Yeah.
Doing what you like, and your passion, I suppose. So that's great.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Excellent. So, well, tell me about Panda Producciones, no? So, and I've been looking at your profile. I've been looking at your LinkedIn and some of your productions, and I think you're doing a great job. But, well, tell me a little bit more about Panda Producciones and well, the team, and tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, thank you. Actually, we are a team. We are 5. Right now, we are all filmmakers and photographers. We actually met in school. We studied together, and well, we get together when we finish our studies and say, okay, let's work from this. Okay, we've been studying so much, let's work. And we started 6 years now.
Nice.
It was an amazing and really heavy road. And so what we do mostly is a photo and video product for from e-commerce or to social media. Mostly we do that. Some videos to institutionals. I don't know if that's the way they say it abroad.
Yeah, could be institutional videos, corporate videos.
Yeah.
Those are the options, yes?
Yeah. So we kind of, our team, we have like different roles. Like we have the scriptwriter, the filmmaker, the editor, the motion graphic designer, photographer and retoucher. So it's like a really,
multidisciplinary, right?
Yeah. We have like all the roles that we can have in a production. So it's like all the phases you will go through this kind of process. It's not like always one person does everything.
Yeah, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that when it comes to marketing videos or content creation, many people don't realize that you need a big team, and you need, because you say, okay, we have a script writer in the team, but I just want to post videos on Instagram, or I just want to promote my business or to promote my products. But people don't realize that they do need a script writer, right? It's the whole creation process. It's not just the video. Putting the camera and taking pictures or recording a video, right? It's a whole creative process. I know this because I talked with other people in production agencies, and I'm passionate about movies and cinema, and I've seen some videos related to that and production, and it's really fascinating, and it's really a team effort. So well,
Yeah.
so following in
That,
that on that line, sorry, um, what do you think to tell to people? No, I mean people who are listening now, people who are maybe want to start working on this, or people who might need your services as a production in marketing or whatever. What are the main aspects to consider before a production? For example, if you want to create content on social media because you want to sell your services or you want to sell products, so and you want to use content creation, or what are the main aspects to consider, in your opinion, 2 or 3 aspects that people maybe don't know and are really important?
so you really, sorry, you really need to have your goal. So what do you want to sell? What do you want to say with this photo, video, many videos? That's really important, because if you don't know where you're going or what you want to tell, it's not going to work. And that is really important to have a communication strategy.
Great.
Of course, that is something that we cannot do, but we ask many times to, okay, where do you want to go? What do you want to say? Who are you talking to? That's are the really big aspects to count when you start, I don't know, brainstorming something. So who is going to be your target? So how are we going to speak to them? What are we going to show them? That is really important. Then that it's we always ask for references. For they could be about anything. It doesn't have to be a specific of your area. I mean, I saw this movie that I really love this color. I really like the art. I really like the lighting. Whatever that really inspire you, that's really helpful to put us in your mind to what you're expecting, what you're imagining, so we can start working on that. And of course, the less comfortable one, the budget. So how much are you going to spend? If this a Hollywood production or low-cost production? So everything can be done, and not because it's going to be a low cost, is going to be like
bad quality.
I mean, quality is going to be equal in any cases. We can solve it in different way, but it's always a really good thing to know how much do you want to invest in this photo or video. So then you can see, okay, we are going to rent a location. We are going to hire models or actors. Are we going to, do we have the money to spend on those items or not? Are we going to solve this in a different way? So everything can be done, but in different ways. So that is really important too. And it's really hard sometimes to get to that point. Yeah, you know, it's like
to get to make people aware of these things.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, to make the client aware of these things, but I think the first point you mentioned is the key one. I mean, knowing your goal, knowing your objective. Okay, why do you want to have a video? No, I mean, you want to, what do you want to say? What do you want to sell? And that point, I think, also leads you to the other ones. No, like based on your goal, based on what you want to say. That's key. So that's a great tip and great insight for everyone who's listening. So yeah. So people remember, if you want to start creating content on social media for selling your products or just showing what to do. Maybe you're a painter, maybe you're a musician. So know your goal first. What do you want to achieve? Then think about maybe references, as Mariana said, and then, well, something important is also the budget. So great. Well, I think I have one final question, one last question. I have many, but we don't have all the time. I could this is also a topic I really like. So I could spend hours speaking about it.
Yeah.
So, but well, let me ask you this. So you've been working with clients abroad, right? So tell us about, I mean, as much as you can, where are these, or where are these clients from, and what was their request, and maybe how they reach out to you, because that's also information for people who would like to reach out to you in the future.
So we work with many clients abroad. One they were in India, UK, and other parts of Europe, mostly from Europe. I think that all of them came from connections. Like, okay, I know I work with them, and they recommend us. So they always started that way.
The client.
Yeah, we have we are in some groups, so we look for clients, and we contact them and say, okay, here we are, we do this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But these kind of works, these kind of projects are more from editing. So sometimes they give you all the footage you need to edit. Sometimes they don't, so you have to make all the search for that material. And we work in stages, like, well, okay, we give you this to correct. So we have this correction, and it came back, and we do it again, and it's back and forward all the time until the video is done.
Yeah.
And with this other client, it was a production, an agency in UK, and they request us to record, to film here in a place. So we have this meeting where we work on the script together with them, and we set a date, and we record all here in Buenos Aires because it was for tourism.
Wow.
And they do that. We send the whole footage to them, and they do the editing part there. So it was like really two different projects.
Wow.
Were really, really cool, both of them.
Wow. So, imagine that. No, I mean, someone from the UK reaching out to you to record content here in Argentina, and that's incredible. That's amazing. So congratulations for that, and for all the success of DOC PANDA Producciones. And something I would like to tell to the audience who might be listening to us today. You mentioned the word footage, and those who are in the industry probably know, but for those of you who don't know what footage means like all the raw content, unedited content that you create from a production, like videos, audio, whatever. So that's the footage, but basically video. So a little bit of vocabulary for people who are listening to us out there. So, well, Mariana, I don't have any more questions for today. So tell us where people can find you, even though we then are going to share your contact links on LinkedIn when we post this podcast. But tell us a little bit more about that. I mean, if you've got a website or just LinkedIn.
Yeah, you can find us on the website, www.docpandaproducciones.com.ar. Also, you can find us on Instagram, DOC PANDA PRODUCCIONES, and on Behance as well, for those who like that network, as well, DOC PANDA PRODUCCIONES.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can find us there.
Well, once again, thank you, Mariana, very much. And, well, we'll meet on the next episode of CrossFit Your English.
Thank you so much for the space. I really enjoy it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.